Game number 30 of the season. We are going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. As our governor said, we had to win 5 games to keep our winning streak going. Right now, all we need is 2. Let's see if we can get one win tonight and extend our winning streak. Without further ado, let's get into it.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us. At 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Now, the Timberwolves last season made the playoffs for just the second time in 18 seasons. All-star Karl Anthony Towns says this team wants to play defense and wants to be great. We're building an identity and culture, and every day we got to work at it and cement it. Kevin, they could finally be onto something.
I hope they are, and I hope he is. He's a terrific all-star. Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Green is out there with Christian Wood, and it's McGee in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Then it's Russell. Then it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
What are you always spinning for?
Doncic looking it over. And yes, it's good. Doncic has got the game going with his first points of the game for Dallas.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
And it's Towns missing. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past.
That ball whooped right into his arm.
Evolving as a team.
Now, here's Doncic. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, McGee finds Doncic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Russell inside, guarded by Doncic. The kick out to Towns. 5 to shoot. Russell dishes to Towns. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Russell, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Russell against Doncic. Russell, no luck.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Here's Hardaway. A second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now. I think efficiency is everything. Should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths.
Get Tim Hardaway.
That free throw good from Hardaway. And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season, and teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
They're Easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Doncic passes to McGee. That one goes. Just count it.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Outside, Towns. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Towns, a screen on Hardaway. Back to Towns. It's over McGee.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blockers.
Noel, no good. Dallas leading by 8. Doncic passes to Wood. Gobert with the block. Up top, Russell. Headed by Hardaway. And he gets it to go.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Doncic kicks to McGee. Outside Hardaway. That three off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent.
Oh, let me
He's
stop
got
one.
plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Doncic passes to Wood. And here's McGee. Defended by Gobert. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Oh, my God.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Take a look at the Timberwolves. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I think for the Mavericks, they've blown away the so-called experts' opinion. People who didn't realize how high their ceiling really was.
Now here's Towns. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Gobert dishes to Russell. Passes it to Noel. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Taurean Prince. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell's checked in. Doncic kicks to Wood. Drills it from outside.
Wood's range makes him really dangerous. He's effective as a floor spacer.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to Dallas. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. There's the pick. Pass to McLaughlin. Takes a 3. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. They lead by 4. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Doncic. Towns, a screen on Doncic. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Good D by Wood.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Powell, that's good.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And that one's good. Towns.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Doncic passes to Green. Good D by Anderson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Noel. He points his last outing. Towns, no luck.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Hardaway kicks to Wood. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. Powell, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The pass to Towns. Pass to Noel. Anderson outside. No good from outside. Mavericks leading by 8. Outside, Green. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up.
Because Green and he missed it.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Go ahead, shoot that.
Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Powell. For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. There's Green with the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And now an 11-point Maverick lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Towns gets it to go.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
And that one's good. Doncic.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Doncic. Here's McLaughlin to the wing right side. Here's Towns. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys? Lots of points in the paint.
You know what? I'm going to make some substitutions. Idiot. We'll put go small.
Something to continue to keep our eye on.
We've got D'Angelo Russell. Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position.
3.
To begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots, too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Now, here's Kleber. Good D by Anderson. Passes it to McLaughlin. Anderson, a screen on Dinwiddie. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Hey, no, Luka blocked that.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
And, you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And the technical free throw is good. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the combine.
Chalk up 2 there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Got that one up quick. Russell's got 6 points.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
And textbooks. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Prince wide open. No good on the triple.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Finney-Smith. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Russell.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closer. And it's Bullock missing. The Timberwolves have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's McLaughlin. Dinwiddie covering. Gobert with a screen on Dinwiddie. Gobert finds Russell. Three-pointer. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Let's see the stat sheet here for Karl Anthony Towns.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here's Dinwiddie. Plays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to McDaniels. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
What are you taking a timeout for?
How about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
And the Mavericks call time here. Bertans checks in for Maxi Kleba, and Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Hardy. Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Dinwiddie.
What? Dang.
Foul As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he's got his first free throw.
You can hear the smack. So you can hear the smack all the way over here.
And he knocks down the first one.
Okay.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Russell from long range. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meet. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Here's McLaughlin after the Mavericks pick up 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior
Wow.
effort level to this point.
Yeah,
Seems
wow.
to me, they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 8, and it's good for 2. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And those
This one closer than the last one I watched.
here in the first half.
Ooh.
Here's Ntilikina. Gobert holds it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Prince
Still 10
outside.
points.
Over to the wing. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's off from 3-point range.
I'm on 10 points and I got my bench in.
Here's Ntilikina. No points in the game yet for him. Urginus, Gobert with the block. Here's McLaughlin. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Russell against Dinwiddie. The 3. And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, I'm still pissed off about that loss today.
A moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode.
He didn't drop
doesn't
to
know how
38
step
to
off the
39.
gas pedal.
Timeout called. First of the
Nice
game.
3.
Minnesota.
I really want to see the Mavericks making the playoffs.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
Oh, this we can
Karl-Anthony
win out.
Towns comes in for Taurean Prince. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Noel in for Jordan McLaughlin. Then for the Mavericks, JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis Bertans. Ipao comes in
Right
for
now, I don't
Dorian
see us making a play in.
And it's Green and for Ntilikina. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I'm not going to challenge it.
Frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level, and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Think of how the graphics will look on the PS6.
Free throw good, Russell. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
It's the
Bad here.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And there's the goal on Karl-Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game. 3 from the inbound. They get it back. Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass
Whoops.
there.
Whoops.
So it's Minnesota now. A 12-point game.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Russell with a
He ain't gonna hit that.
Buries it from three-point range. Russell's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Dinwiddie dishes the foul. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Dwight Powell's combination of athleticism and focus allow him to score despite getting bumped around.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
I count 6 seconds.
42 left in the first half. Noel passes to Russell. Now here's Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge.
No, challenge that.
Triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can
challenge that.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Dinwiddie. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Sorry.
Standing execution.
Look
Good
what I
job
did.
working the
Look
ball
what I did.
inside.
1:12 left to play in the first half.
George, if you're watching, my bad.
The pass to Towns. Shoots over Powell. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Russell. And it's McGee with the jam.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
50 seconds left here in the second. Timberwolves trail by 16. Russell passes to Anderson. Timberwolves passing it around. Outside, Towns. He dishes it to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. They can't stop the run with that one. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Timberwolves shooting in the second quarter has been pretty iffy, down 32%. Anderson in the post. Dinwiddie covering. Anderson can't get it to go.
2.
And here is Green. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. And
I had my bench in the whole second half.
Percentage. Right back after this break.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
Well, you look at these two carrying the scoring load, both playing some fantastic basketball in the first half.
We'll see if the imminent halftime coaching adjustments can slow down either guy. And moving on to our current game, it was not the first half that fans were hoping to see for the Timberwolves.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. At the guard positions, it's Doncic and Hardaway Jr. Powell is out there with Wood, and it's Green in at the small forward position.
Boy, very easy that time for Powell. He's not going to miss that one.
Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after Tim Hardaway made that last three-pointer. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Shoots over Doncic. Misses off the left iron.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Powell. He's got 9. Hardaway for 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly.
Now I want to see you get to 70 before they get to 40.
Russell picking up the assist. That's 10 points.
I'll see if I can do that.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Doncic passes to Wood. Hits the three-point bomb. Wood's got his second bucket.
But they make it to 40, probably get to 70.
To start the half.
To the inside. Towns kicks to Russell. Kept alive. Back to Towns. Gobert with a screen for Russell. Second chance shot. And the Timberwolves.
You gotta break Towns' leg first.
Pick and roll, Russell makes the smart choice to take it himself.
And you talk about me.
Doncic against Russell.
Break somebody's leg. This is not NBA Street.
Gobert with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. There's Noel. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him.
Oh yeah, you see see that video where we was in the lobby on Yamatown? I got the final kill cam with a pistol.
To see the improvement he's made in
I want him getting a double ear shot.
One season, I think it's been remarkable.
Mr. Break somebody's leg.
And the first one drops. Daniels is checked in for Minnesota. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for D'Angelo Russell. And he makes both free throws.
What if us do San Andreas a Cold War?
More and more female coaches than ever before. And of course that extends to the front office too.
I might eventually re-download Modern Warfare 2 just to play with the M16.
Realizing that diversity in all of its
But I gotta use some stupid LMG to unlock it first.
Producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 10.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's Towns. Shoots over Powell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know what? I'll just do this.
Dishes it to Hardaway. Doncic right side. It's Wood, top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 8 points for him.
And that high skill level coupled with the 6'10 frame and Wood looking more and more polished as a catch and shooter.
Now here's McDaniel. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Nope.
Another miss by Minnesota. Dallas leading by 18. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10. Going inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is
it's a foul on you.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. And it's Anderson in for Taurean Prince. Dorian Finney. Smith's checked in for Dallas. All free throws good from Doncic.
Now an MVP caliber player. Doncic's drive is evident. I mean, he's somebody that wants to be a Hall of Famer when it's all said and done. And he's well on his way based on what he's done thus far.
Inside, pass to Noel.
3.
Knocks down the 3 ball. Noel's got 5 points now this quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And the basket is good.
Boy, it's so impressive you see
Need one more assist for a double-double.
Handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Reid. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Finney Smith.
Thank
Looking at his
Get the double-double.
6.5 points a game. Doncic dishes to Green. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 19. Wood comes with the double team. Doncic against Anderson. Passes it to Noel. Hardaway with the steal.
Watch
and
this.
Now the fast break. Doncic with the ball.
Nope.
Here's Finney Smith. Hardaway finds Wood. 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 19. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Outside, Green jacks up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Minnesota making a switch. Russell's checked in. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for D'Angelo Russell?
And you can see how much he's improved as a distributor over the past few years. He takes a lot of pride in his passing. Keeping his teammates involved and being a creator out there is really important.
And the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got 16.
Boy, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Doncic. Basket is good. We'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
On the wing, Hardaway. Oh, good with the triple. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. It's Russell with the drive. Shoots over Doncic. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the paint, here's Hardaway. Finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up.
Sorry for hanging on the rim.
Got off for more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Here's Noel. 10 points for him. From 10 feet out, it's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hardaway for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Hardaway has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 19-7 run. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound, Doncic. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Lets a floater go. The Mavericks pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Dallas shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. They've got Austin Rivers, and it's Knight in at the pivot spot.
2 more rebounds.
So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far. How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Doncic. McGee trying to break free. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here is Forbes. Rivers gets a wide-open look. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Doncic outside. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And he lays it straight in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And it's Towns missing.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Knocks it loose. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Rivers. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's McGee. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Rivers with it. Here's Towns. Good D by Wood. For Dallas, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And Doncic gets it to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
to the middle. Here's McGee. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
Man, have they been effective
they're like,
getting the ball.
My God, we suck.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here is Forbes. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's the feed tonight. That misses off the back. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. And it's McGee with the jam.
Tell you what, guys, it's a big bonus whenever McGee is scoring like this. Got to keep feeding the big man when he's rolling.
Rivers passes to Towns. Count that bucket. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Doncic against Rivers. Here's Hardy. And McGee kicks to Wood. And he's good on the 3-ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Towns, no luck.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And the dunk by Doncic.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Towns. Now here's Hardy. Defense is right there.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's more. McGee with the block. Here's Ntilikina. The pass to Wood. 3-pointer. Fires the 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That's his first foul.
You should have got a tag for hanging on the rim.
For what?
I didn't
hang on it that long.
And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Rivers. And then for Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for JaVale McGee.
Not illegal if you don't get caught.
Comes in for Hardy. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. The Timberwolves shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. The shot's good. 18 points for Carl Anthony.
Not illegal if you don't get. It's not illegal if you don't get caught.
Anthony Towns, extremely versatile, taking over at the offensive end.
Ntilikina passes to Finney-Smith. Moore with the steal. Pass to Prince. An easy 2 points on the layup. Prince has got his first bucket of the night.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter.
I don't know if I should play San Andreas or Cold War.
This guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Finney-Smith passes to Wood. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
I know you in a laughing mood, too.
1:43 left in the 4th quarter.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Dinwiddie passes to Wood. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side,
one that I think most will try to forget.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And believe you me, they'll be gunning for the sweep in that third meeting.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
Here's Prince, and he banks in the layup.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Ntilikina. .23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 4. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Russell. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And another win in the books. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And the next game against the Houston Rockets on the road. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.